The battle over the border could very well shift to the state of Texas next. At least 2 state lawmakers say the feds aren't doing their job, so they'll have to do it for them and introduce tough anti-illegal immigration legislation. And as CBS 11's Jay Gormley discovered, the cost of such a law could be steep and felt by all residents.
What happens in Arizona doesn't always stay in Arizona. State Representatives Leo Berman of Tyler and Debbie Riddle of Tomball have vowed to introduce similar bills in Texas.
They're doing their job, the law enforcement officers, and we're doing our job as legislators. The Congress is not doing it, and neither is the president.
If passed, Berman says his bill would make it a crime to be in Texas illegally and would require law enforcement to check suspects for immigration paperwork. It could also bar Texans from hiring day laborers off the street.
It's wrong for Texas, it's wrong for Arizona, it's wrong for this nation.
Dallas LULAC Representative Ray De Los Santos says such a law would tear apart many immigrant families.
Here in Texas, we will be able to put a stop to legislation like this. It will be a battle. It will not be easy.
Texas has the second largest number of undocumented workers in the country.
SMU economist Dr. Bernard Weinstein says cracking down on illegal immigrants could have a huge impact on the local economy.
The contribution to the Texas economy is enormous. Think of the construction industry and how much that depends on immigrant labor, particularly if you're talking about residential construction. Look at the hospitality industry. It's huge. It's one of the largest industries in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
In 2006, the Texas Comptroller released the first ever report on the economic impact that the 1.4 million illegal immigrants have on the state. According to the report, they generate $1.6 billion a year in state revenue, but received $1.2 billion in state services. The report, however, also states that local governments bore the burden of another $1.4 billion in health care and law enforcement costs.
Now, although that report is 4 years old, local economists say those numbers are about the best we have to work with. Meanwhile, the 2 Republican state representatives say they will introduce their bills in the January session. Live in the newsroom, Jay Gormley, CBS 11 News.